Hey guys, okay, so we're gonna do a Chrome watercolor stamping design. If you guys have been on my Instagram, you probably have seen a couple of them that I've done over the few weeks ago or so. So you can go check that out at Luxa Polish at IG. So let's just get started. I'm gonna do a quick overview of what we need. You need a stamping plate design. You need your Chrome. I'm using Luxa Chrome. You need a no wipe top coat. I'm using Luxa Shine. You need a stamper. This is just a clear jelly stamper. A lint roller, and this cleans your stampers, and then an assortment of Sharpie markers. So let's get started. Okay, this is finished curing. It's out of the light. With Luxa Shine and pigments, you need to use alcohol and wipe the nail. And that's because as the nail comes out of the light, your gel starts curing or cooling down, and the pigment can get spotty. So if you have that issues with your other no wipe top coats, try the alcohol trick and see if that helps. But with Luxa Shine, you definitely need to do this. Luxa Shine is not as rubbery as other top coats, so this is definitely a must to get very even coverage. So it's just alcohol on a paper towel. And so go ahead and pick up your Chrome and start your application. I like to pat it on first and then start doing my up and down motion. And you can hear kind of like that squeegee sound, because that's really getting it in there. And you want to make sure with Chrome too, you are, making sure you are rubbing it in, burnishing it in, left to right, circular motions, up and down, because you want to get that nice mirror finish. And this will ensure that all the pigment is laying flat into the nail. So we have a little bit of excess on there, so you just want to go ahead and dust that off. I like using these sponge applicators because they, not only do they take off the excess very nicely, but it doesn't fling the dust around. This stuff is very fine, and you don't want to be breathing it. So, but this is what I like to use, so use whatever you like to use. So we have a nice mirror finish, no blotchiness. So now just top coat again with your no wipe top coat or Luxa Shine. And remember to keep your top coats nice and thin, and do not cap your free edge yet. And then cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Okay, so this is out of the lamp. It's all finished. So here's a finished Chrome nail. And so now I'm going to add the Sharpie stuff. So just grab whatever colors you kind of like. It seems like as these colors kind of bleed out with the alcohol, they're not as intense. Some colors change color. It just kind of depends. So just play with the Sharpies and see what colors you like. And I'm just going, I'm not going to use this color. This color's way too light for me. So I'm just going to pick this green, pink, and teal color, and I'm just going to color the nail. Okay, so you're done with that. So the next step is you need some isopropyl alcohol. So whatever you have, I think 70% will work, but I just always have 90% or higher on hand. So that's what I'm using today. And there's two ways you can do this. If you have your alcohol in a spray bottle, you can spray it, spritz it, and it'll kind of disperse everything. Or you can do it by hand. So get a little alcohol in a little dampen dish or lid or something, and just grab a couple nail art brushes and do it by hand. So today I'm going to do it by hand. So fill up your brush with some alcohol, and you don't want it dripping out because then the alcohol is going to drip all over the nail. Just enough in there to load it. And then just start kind of melting those colors in. And the more you play with it, the more it's going to work itself. It's going to disperse. So if you don't want your colors to disperse too much, just a few dabs will do it, and the alcohol will start to evaporate a little, and you will kind of see you have this kind of cool like water effect with chrome. You can leave this as is if you want, or you can stamp directly over it. So this next step is going to be based on the person. So when I'm in the salon, I will do my stamping directly over this because I can get my stamping pretty accurate. If you're not great with stamping, I would suggest top coating this, curing, then doing your stamping. But then you have all these layers of top coat. So just kind of keep that in mind based on, you know, what kind of stamper you are, I guess. So I'm going to do some troubleshooting with you too. So say, you know, you don't like how you like this side more than you like that side. All you have to do is grab some more of your colors and just kind of, you know, fill in some of the spots if you don't want it as dispersed or as not as watercolored. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. So it kind of just depends on the look, but you can keep adding if you want, or, you know, you can just keep playing with this. So just get it to how you like it, and less alcohol is best, because that's what will happen if you have too much alcohol on your brush, or you know, just put too much alcohol in general. All you want to do is just melt the color a little bit. So a little alcohol goes a long way for these watercolors. And let your alcohol kind of dry before you get into the next step. Okay, so now we're ready for the stamping, and like I said, I'm going to go directly over the Sharpie marker. I am not top coating this, so this is just how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to use, I don't know if you guys can see it, this design right here. These are from Young Nails. These are, I'll try to find out which collection it's from. I don't remember. It was bought a while ago, so I'm not sure. So I'm just going to use this stamping plate. Any polish will work. I do really like using their polishes for stamping, or even the C&D Vinylux or the OPI long-lasting polishes. Today I'm just using Wet n Wild just to show you like cheaper brands work as well. You just want a black polish that is pigmented enough to where it will show the design. Some blacks or whatever color you use can be a little too thin, and that won't work. So this is how I like to do my stamping. I like to get a little bit of acetone, and I like to clean my stamp first just to make sure there's nothing on there that will prevent it from sticking. I like to get my little lint picker-upper thing, and I like to clean my stamper off. I use this. I never use acetone or alcohol on my pads or my stamper because it can eat up the silicone piece or whatever this is. So that's all ready. I'm going to load up my area with polish, my plate. So there, you placed your stamper on. I don't know if you saw how I placed my stamper. There's a lot of ways that people do it. They do it, you know, rolling, or, you know, I kind of don't even like these clear things because I kind of use them, I don't. So just however is the easiest way for you to put it on. Let that kind of dry just for a second, and then you can top coat. And this is where you're going to, especially for a chrome design, this is where you're going to do a nice thin layer on the free edge to encase that, to cap that. And then pop that in the light. Okay, we are all finished, and here's the finished look. That looks pretty cool, and you can do this with any stamping plate design, any color Sharpies. I think I saw this off when I first saw the Sharpies over Chrome. I believe her name was TwiStar on YouTube. So you can go check out her video and see how she did it. I just added a little more and did the stamping on top. So that's pretty cool looking. Thanks for watching, guys. I will put all the products I use in the description box. You can check out the Luxa line at www.luxapolish.com and see what we have going on there. Thumbs up and subscribe if you guys like this little quick tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.